Hey you, welcome to Chat with Traders. This is Tessa, episode 314, and it's the last one of 2025. This episode is stripped down. No guests, no experts, no intro, outro music. It's also not a recap of 2025, and it's definitely not a forecast for 2026. My co-host Ian is off traveling somewhere beautiful, so today it's just me and you. And yes, I am a real human being. I had to say this because, believe it or not, I still occasionally hear from listeners who thought I was AI when I first started co-hosting. I promise. Beating heart, real voice. So how are you? How was your 2025? Did it fly by so fast you didn't even have time to reflect? If so, you're definitely not alone. For those who don't know, I've been trading for over 10 years. Though of course not the whole time, but definitely had my share of losses like many people. Honestly, it wasn't until Ian and I took over hosting the podcast in the summer of 2022 that I truly got serious about trading. How could I not? On one side, we're constantly talking to incredibly talented traders. On the other, we're surrounded by a community of traders, strivers, builders, people putting in the work every single day to make it in trading. I know. Because I was there with some of you in the accountability calls when we had the Chat with Traders community platform a few years ago. Together, we opened up, became vulnerable, and shared our struggles, frustrations. But we also showed our hard determination, our persistence. So how could I not take trading more seriously since then? If you've ever achieved consistency or success, maybe this episode is a reminder of where you once were. If you're just starting out, maybe it offers a glimpse of what comes next. But if you're in the middle, like I am, what I'm sharing may really speak to you. You know, the middle is a strange place. You're not new or a beginner trader anymore, but you're not where you want to be yet either. You know, we don't talk enough about what this stage actually feels like. Like what's confusing or what's quietly changing in our journey. What progress looks like when it doesn't show up on a chart or in our P&L. Have you ever felt the discomfort and wondered, am I still doing something wrong? Or is this exactly what I'm supposed to be feeling? You know, the idea for this episode actually came from an unexpected place. My little niece introduced me to a beautiful song called What It Sounds Like from a very famous kids animated movie called K-Pop Demon Hunters. Obviously, that K-pop song is not about trading, but it resonates so deeply because there are so many parallels to the song with trading. Maybe listen to it and you'll know what I mean. The song isn't loud. It doesn't resolve the way you expect. It's more about awareness than answers. It starts with nothing but the truth now. When I hear that, I think of the journaling that reveals our real stats and patterns, maybe the patterns in our habits that we're ashamed of. We try to fix it, to force the discipline, even though we might not yet be aligned internally. But the broken glass in the song are like the big drawdowns and blown accounts and the painful lessons that become the scars that can actually strengthen us. There's even a line in the song about listening to the demons, not fighting them, not silencing them, just noticing when they start to get between us. And I realize that's exactly what the stage of trading feels like to me. When I think about where I am as a trader, and where a lot of you probably are too, I keep coming back to the same idea, what the middle actually sounds like. We're not blowing up anymore, but we're not confident either. We're aware enough to feel this gap and feel that something is changing in our journey, but from the outside, nothing may seem different, but internally, things are quietly shifting. We hear hesitation earlier. We feel risk differently. We notice when we're forcing trades and when a voice starts to sound a little too convincing. Others might think we're not trading enough. Our P&L doesn't tell the whole story anymore. There's a moment in that song where nothing really resolves, and that's what the stage of trading feels like to me. We're not lost, but we're not done. We're learning how to recognize when things are working, even when it doesn't feel good yet. There's no graduation moment, no breakthrough trade, but we just keep showing up, heads down, grinding, refining. This is what the middle sounds like. From Ian and me at Chat with Traders, thank you for being here this year. Thank you for your listenership. Wherever you're heading into 2026, especially if you're still in the middle, we wish you clarity, patience, and a great start to the year ahead. Thank you.